Last Thursday's NBA trade deadline saw a record number of trades, including 19 teams. I'm joined by Brad Klier and Ennis Warlick to break down all the craziness from deadline day. So, Ennis, what was the best trade in your opinion? There
was a lot of good trades, but I'm going to have to go with Marc Gasol. Toronto got him for pretty cheap. I mean, all they really got him for, Memphis received Jonas Valanciunas, C.J. Miles, DeLon Wright, and a 2024 second-round pick from Marc Gasol. Yeah. They're going to be able to compete in the East. I don't know if they're going to be able to necessarily win it, but if they want to keep Kawhi, that's a good way to at least start. Marc Gasol's a very good player.
And DeLon Wright was already replaced by them signing Jeremy Lin, who just got bought out. For me, I'm going with the Tobias Harris trade. For both teams, it was an excellent trade. The Sixers desperately needed a guy who could be a true scoring option all around the court at the four, someone who other teams could not hide their worst defender on. And for the Clippers, they got a 2021 unprotected Miami pick, Sixers first-round pick next year, 2 future seconds, for a guy that they probably weren't going to re-sign because they have bigger dreams with their double max cap space than re-signing Tobias Harris.
They truly had legitimately 4 stars in that starting lineup.
Oh, the Sixers? Absolutely.
It'll be a fun team to watch. So, Brad, what was the most surprising trade in your opinion?
It didn't happen on trade deadline day, but it's got to be Porzingis to Dallas. If for nothing else, the sheer out-of-nowhere nature of it. We had, at 10 a.m., 11 a.m., he had a meeting where he had a discontent. Then it was, okay, he's going to get traded, and then an hour later, he's traded.
My question is, how did this happen so fast? Why did it happen so fast?
They played Dallas the night before that trade. I don't know what the timeline was of the meeting, but for a trade to come together that quick with that specific amount, the 2 picks, Dennis Smith, DeAndre Jordan, Wesley Matthews, 2 expiring deals, Dallas taking back the money of Hardaway and Lee, there had to be some discussions before that.
Did you guys see the little meetup between Porzingis and Jokic as well? A little handshake?
They're going to be a nice duo.
Yeah, definitely. So we got a last question here. Winners and losers, Ennis. Give them to me.
I'm going to have to go with the Philadelphia 76ers as winning the trade deadline. They absolutely added a bona fide star in Tobias Harris, who should have been an all-star. And the losers, I'm going to have to go with my beloved Los Angeles Lakers. Adding Mike Muscala, getting rid of Michael Beasley and Zubac. I don't understand what that happened.
I did not like getting rid of Zubac and bringing in Muscala.
Absolutely disgusting.
We mentioned them earlier. My other winner, besides the Sixers, it's got to be Los Angeles Clippers. They shed $2 million in Avery Bradley's partial guarantee for next year, trading him for Garrett Temple and JaMychal Green. Got a lot back for Harris in terms of draft ammo. They're on their way to double max space and have the assets to trade for Anthony Davis or another star if they wanted to. And my other loser is Memphis. Mike Conley was not traded.
Idea what they were doing.
They waited a year too late to trade Marc Gasol. They didn't trade Justin Holiday. They didn't trade anyone to recoup the second-round picks they sent out for Justin Holiday. It was like last year they screwed up trading Tyreek Evans. They screwed it up again this year. This team screws up the selling every single year. They lost with Marc Gasol. They lost not trading Mike Conley. Terrible trade.
But they added Avery Bradley, which made no sense either.
Yeah.
Definitely. We've reached our deadline for this segment, but when we come back, Matt will be throwing around a few free agents in the MLB with our baseball experts. Stay tuned.